a choice. Every step, yeah, I carved on stone. Learned to fight when I stood alone. Woke up dreams that were buried deep. Worked all night while the others sleep. Never looked back, just face the flame. Chasing truth, not chasing fame. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Stall down 7, I'm up like 10. Push my limits, then push again. No fake friends, no spine like games. Trust my heart and a burning name. Fueled by the pain that they threw at me. Now I fly where they couldn't see. This is more than a simple song. This is proof that I belong. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. I'm alone, but I'm not lost. Every win got a cost. I don't wait for the crown, I build it from the ground. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. My mind. My mind. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Started from silence, now I make noise. Got my world in a way for a choice. Every step, yeah, I carved on stone. Learned to fight when I stood alone. Woke up dreams that were buried deep. Worked all night while the others sleep. Never looked back, just face the flame. Chasing truth, not chasing fame. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Stall down 7, I'm up like 10. Push my limits, then push again. No fake friends, no spine like games. Trust my heart and a burning name. Fueled by the pain that they threw at me. Now I fly where they couldn't see. This is more than a simple song. This is proof that I belong. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. I'm alone, but I'm not lost. Every win got a cost. I don't wait for the crown, I build it from the ground. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. My mind. My mind. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind.
So now welcome back to the new live stream of Genshin Impact. Wow, 2 दिन बाद भाई. But yeah, finally, here we are. हम्म। लाइक नहीं करा, लाइक कर देना गाइस सभी लोग। वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, अगर न्यू सब्सक्राइब करना है, इफ यू वाचिंग अदर डू मेक श्योर टू फॉलो एवरीवन। गलती से गलत स्क्रीन चला गया। गुड आफ्टरनून सिंचेन भाई। क्या इवेंट आ रखा? अरे यार मेरा वो वाला इवेंट खत्म हो गया क्या? आई गेस यस भाई। मैंने प्रीमोस जेम से लगाया होंगे। हेलो सोल गेमर। अरे यार वो इवेंट खत्म हो गया क्या सोल गेमर? नाव्या वाला जो भी था। प्लीज डोंट टेल मी वो खत्म हो गया ब्रो। ओ बचा है बचा है। सबसे पहले कीपोर्ट में जाते हैं, वहाँ से रेजिन उठाते हैं, ले लाइन करना है हमें, ठीक है।
This road.
अरे वो भी करना है ना हमें तो वीकली।
If you ever
यस सोल गेमर भाई। पहले क्या करें यार, बहुत कुछ करना है आज। ले लाइन 3 बार करनी है मैं। किस चीज का ले लाइन है? मैं कैरेक्टर कार्ड के लिए जाना चाहूंगा। कैरेक्टर कार्ड के लिए जाता हूँ पहले। इवेंट करो, बाकी सब तो होता रहेगा। नहीं नहीं ये भी तो खत्म कर देता है, इंस्टेंट वाली चीज़ है ये सब। मोरा इज ना, मेरे लिए मोरा इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है। मतलब है भाई, मोरा भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, कहीं मोरा बुरा ना मान जाए भाई। अभी तक तो मेरे ऊपर मोरा की बड़ी कृपा रही है। मोरा जी हमसे कभी नाराज नहीं हुए हैं अभी तक, एक बार हुए थे, बट उसके बाद से अभी तक ऐसा पूरा दिन देखना नहीं पड़ा है मेरे को।
without further ado.
कुछ ज़्यादा ही मटेरियल ड्रॉप हुआ है भाई यहाँ पे अभी। हमने 56 मोरा वाला नहीं 5000 मोरा वाला दिन देखा है मैंने। 5000। अभी मेरे को कैरेक्टर लेवल अप कार्ड्स के लल्ले पड़े हैं, मेरे को दिखाता हूँ फॉर एग्जांपल। मेरे से 790 नहीं हो पा रही है। दुख दर्द पीड़ा कष्ट तकलीफ समझ रहे हो तुम मेरी? मेरे से 790 ही नहीं हो पा रही है।
The light shines bright. Light.
Be cleansed.
अभी मैं करंट सिचुएशन हैंडल करूँ ना.
Divine light, shield them.
छोटे छोटे बच्चों पे अल्टीमेट वेस्ट करना पड़ता है भाई जल्दी जल्दी खत्म करने के लिए. ये तो करना ही नहीं था मेरे को. ये कैसे? नेवर माइंड. पिच्चू है पिच्चू. अरे यार वो पहाड़ के ऊपर है क्या? मैं नहीं चढ़ रहा उसके ऊपर. अगर है तो ऐसे छोड़ चढ़ जाता हूँ. यहाँ से चढ़ सकते हैं. निकॉल के लिए. निकॉल नहीं निकाल रहा मैं. अब सीधा मौविका पे जाएगा मेरा सारा विशेष. निकली निकली नहीं निकली नहीं निकली. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. फिर सेंड्रोने पे जाएगा.
Go get him, Aiden. Be gone, Shadow.
Let the dust.
One time I hammer, another test. Good. Place my hammer. Pick the wrong test subject.
हो गया ना 3 आज का. ठीक है. ये सीन सॉर्ट हो गया. अब हमें वीकली करना है. वीकली कर लेते हैं उसके बाद इवेंट करेंगे. किसी को करना है क्या वीकली चैट? मेरी स्ट्रीम मुझे ही नहीं दिखती है भाई.
Mathematics is the foundation of all things.
अकेले अकेले
If you're
पोकेमॉन पकड़ता है
interested, I
सोल
can
की
teach
वर्किंग
you
का.
some. Arithmetic. First, hold
आज
up.
जाओ वीकली करे ना. मैं तो वीकली इग्नोर मारता हूँ. अरे सुअर. शहरों से लफ्ज़ लेके थोड़े से उधार मैं चाहता हूँ दिल से तुमको यार उनका सहार है ना रहा दिल पे अपने से मेरे को किसी और का वर्ल्ड ज्वाइन करना पड़ रहा है. O2 ओचियो व्हाटएवर ना. दो 9 चाइनीज नेम है. सिविल गेमर. पढ़ के बताओ क्या लिखा है. तो टांग के क्यों घूम रही है बच्ची? अरे गरीब लोग कोलंबीना नहीं है क्या तुम लोगों के पास?
Oh, where are you? These bombs, so heavy.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon
अरे
was
भैंस
never
के
meant
क्या
to be
करना
a
चाह रहे ये
foreign
लोग?
realm.
Clee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard.
मैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट से हूँ. मतलब मुझे चाइनीज आएगा. क्या बात है.
With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moon's fall.
अरे लूमी अंदर आ, मर जाएगा।
That's more like it. Somersaults of pathetic.
हमारा हीलर खड़ा हुआ है एक जगह में। पलम्बिना का डोमेन एक्सपेंशन के बाद तो इसका डोमेन खत्म हो जाना चाहिए था, है ना? हेलो सकीर भाई।
Remember, health comes first. A bitter pill to swallow.
क्यों नहीं आएगा? क्या नहीं आएगा? अच्छा चाइनीज। सकीरो वीकली करेगा तो आजा। क्या पकड़ा इसने? जेंशिन ही ना खोला अभी तक तो। अरे जेंशिन में कुछ है ही नहीं करने के लिए। मैंने भी तो 2 दिन से नहीं खेला था। मतलब है करने के लिए, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है करने के लिए। एक काम करना, तू कर दे मेरा एक्सप्लोरेशन सकीरो। मैं तेरे को टास्क दे देता एक्सप्लोरेशन करने के लिए। तेरे को मेरा आईडी पासवर्ड दे रहा, एक्सप्लोरेशन कर बैठ के। तू कोयो को जानता है ना? क्योस्टिन को जानता है ना? हेलो लेगेश भाई। बिना का चार्ज अटैक हाँ यूज कर रहा हूँ कभी कभी नहीं कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि नेफर का फिर चांद नहीं मिलेगा ना नेफर को। अभी इतना टाइम लग गया कि इसने सेकंड बार ये डाल दिया। लॉल, इतना टाइम लग गया हम लोग को मारने में कि सेकंड बार वो जनरेट कर लिया। लॉल, नेफर का क्या मतलब भाई? ओ सॉरी, हाँ भाई हमको नेफर कैसे दिखा? ओ अच्छा, मेरा ही चार्ज अटैक से नहीं भाई। भगवान सॉरी, अपोलॉजीज। ज्यादा ही नेफर चल रहा लगता है माइंड में। क्या एक्सप्लोर कर रहे तुम? अरे मेरा नॉट नहीं, नया वाला मॉन्स्टैट एक्सप्लोर करते बोल रहा हूँ। सारा एनिमोकुलस नहीं, एनिमोकुलस तो है ही नहीं। नया रीजन में जो भी चाहिए वो कलेक्ट कर दे। टाइम टेम्पल ऑफ स्पेस में जो भी है वो सब वो, और चेस्ट, सारा चेस्ट हंट वगैरह। आजा, अगर वो करना वीकली करना तो फटाफट से ज्वाइन करो, वर्ल्ड ज्वाइन करो गाइस। फास्ट पोस्ट फ्रीलांस रिव्यू कर दो मेरा। लाओ भाई आईडी दो। फ्रेंड्स में तो तुम होगा, माई भी पगलू दिख रहा है मेरे को फ्रेंड्स में हमेशा। ये बंदा 20 नहीं छोड़ो, सकीरो 24/7 ऑनलाइन रहता है। ये नहीं द पूल प्लिंसवा, देखते हैं क्या डाला इसने प्लिंसवा में। एनएफा का वेपन देके रखा बदतमीज। अब कैसे रिव्यू करूं मैं तुम्हारा फ्लिंस? वो तो लैंटन बन गया। उसको रिव्यू नहीं होना है, वो बोल रहा है मेरे को रिव्यू नहीं होना है। नए वाले में जस्ट शराब करेगा कि नहीं वो बोल। 61, ओ भाई साहब नाइस भाई। 61 पे ऑलमोस्ट 300 है भाई तेरा, ऑलमोस्ट तगड़ा मैच दे रहा होगा।
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous, but unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on
इसको 9 करो
water,
यार।
shattering at the
क्या
slightest
कर रहा है भाई?
touch.
इसको 9 क्यों नहीं कर रहा है तू? Okay, good. ओ भाई क्या बढ़िया फेदर है यार, 21-11 नाइस। ऐसे फेदर मेरे को कहाँ नहीं मिलते हैं। ग्रेट ग्रेट।
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain
क्योंकि
and
मैं बोल रहा हूँ भाई
clouds that
अच्छा नहीं लग रहा
grace
वो
the
आर्ट।
earth
9 9
beneath.
10 अच्छा लगता है।
The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Guys, if you're watching on the Twitch, do make sure to follow everyone. And if you guys want account review, just drop your IDs, everyone. 14 अरे भाई 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 ये बढ़िया है। इसलिए हुआ है ना तेरा, इसलिए हुआ है। देख रहे हो क्रिट रेट भर भर के मिल रहा है बंदे को, मेरे को क्रिट रेट ही नहीं दिखता है मेरे वाले में। अगर क्रिट रेट दिखेगा तो क्रिट डैमेज गायब गायब, कुछ ना कुछ गायब हो ही जा रहा है। लेनेया का क्या चल रहा है भाई इसका? 6193 and 133 and defense at 2000 nice। ओह लॉल, मैं किसी और के वर्ल्ड में था, मैंने ध्यान ही नहीं दिया। मैं सोचा मेरा वर्ल्ड है। वो बच्चा, वो बेचारा कुछ ना कुछ बोल रहा होगा। आ जाओ। ओए सकीरो, ओए यश, अभी हमें माविका वाला बॉस मारना है। गाइस जो लाइक नहीं किया लाइक करो फटाफट से।
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
आ जाओ। कर सकता बट अटैक कम हो जाता है। अरे आओ आओ जल्दी आओ। इतना ज्ञान।
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous, but unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
जल्दी आ रही। अरे वर्ल्ड में हेलो एरिस, यू पोकेमोन हंटर। जो लाइक नहीं किया लाइक कर देना। जल्दी आओ जल्दी आओ जल्दी आओ जल्दी आओ जल्दी आओ जल्दी आओ जल्दी आओ। अरे जिसको भी वो करना है वीकली करना है फटाफट से ज्वाइन करो। करना है किसी को कि मैं स्टार्ट कर दूँ ये बताओ। फेमस थे ना, मैंने मंगाया था। गिकीरो ऑलरेडी स्नोरलैक्स है। मैंने करा, अभी क्या करा तूने? ऑलरेडी स्नोरलैक्स मेरा वेफर है।
Mathematics is the foundation of all things.
तुम पसंद नहीं
If
आया
you're
उसे इसलिए भाग
interested,
गया।
I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold
और
out
कोई
both
आ
your
रहा है क्या?
hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
चलो बाबा माविका निकाल रहे भाई, माविका आएगी तब तो निकालो यार। दुख दर्द पीड़ा कष्ट तकलीफ एंड ऊपर से विशेस भी नहीं है हमारे पास क्योंकि विश लग गया है। विश एरिस ने क्या पकड़ लिया? पैरासिट पकड़ लिया है। काश ये पैरासिट एरिस को काट ले। ये क्या
All
केकड़ा आया?
things come to an
ये
end.
बग एंड पॉइजन
Even
टाइप है।
time itself.
पैरासिट एक पॉइजन टाइप, सॉरी बग नहीं, सॉरी पॉइजन
The
टाइप
whole
पोकेमॉन।
world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath.
पैरासिट जो है ज़मीन और
was
पानी में
never
रहना
meant to be
पसंद
a
करते हैं
foreign
एंड
realm.
ये जो है इनके पंजे जो है बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग रहते हैं। ये अपने दुश्मनों को पंजे से जकड़ के मारने की क्षमता रखते हैं और इनको एरिस नाम वाले लोग बहुत बेकार लगते हैं, ऐसा वो पोकेडेक्स बोल रहा है। तुम्हारे ऊपर छोड़ दूंगा। नो 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 नो। चल रिव्यू हो गया, मैं चल। कैसा पापी आदमी है ना, चुपचाप से स्ट्रीम में बैठ। अरे ये कौन है? जो अभी सोया हो गया। अरे भैंस की आँख।
The abyss is like the world's shadow.
हाँ ठीक ठीक, नहीं पूछा किसी ने। इनवाइट ब्रो कर दिया ब्रो, गलती से नहीं हुआ था ब्रो। 4 कैरेक्टर बस बचे होने लगा। मेरे पास तो कैरेक्टर लेवल अप कार्ड ही खत्म हो गया। मैं शेवरस को लेवल 90 नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ भाई। दुख दर्द पीड़ा कष्ट तकलीफ। अरे तेरे को बड़ा प्रॉब्लम भाई, रुक जा भाई, चेंज तो करने दे। माविका प्रीमियम टीम है लेकिन एक यहाँ पर कोई इम्पोस्टर है हमारे बीच माविका के प्रीमियम टीम में। Guess the imposter guys. Go Versa go. अबे तुम लोग घूम के कहाँ जा रहे हो बे?
This world will be reduced to ashes, and you along with it.
Damn, माविका उसको बाइक से वो कर दी। भाई स्नो ब्लिज़ार्ड चल रहा है तो उस हिसाब से तो अच्छा खासा डैमेज जाना चाहिए ना। तो सारे चैनल में मिल गया मेरे को। कर दे आयुष भाई, फिर मैं तुम्हें दुआ दूंगा बदतमीज नहीं का। शीतलाली सीटू करने में कितना मजा आएगा ना, सारे टीममेट्स को भी वो मिलेगा। भाई एक एचपी से बच गया वो बदतमीज। इवेंट से मिल रही है। मेरे को अभी इवेंट करना है। अरे सकीरो तू बोलेगा? तू एक्सप्लोर करेगा कि नहीं मेरा नया मॉन्स्टेट? जल्दी बता।
The moon is barely
वन शॉट कर दे
visible.
मूवी का। अरे सुअर, नया पैच कब आ रहा है? अभी यही कुछ मेरे को याद है, रुको। नया पैच आ रहा है अभी ना। तुम्हारा नया पैच जो है ना 7 दिन के बाद आएगा। 7 दिन, 1 हफ्ता है अभी नया पैच को आने में। मैं ना कर रहा भाई, तुझे बता। तुझे कैसे पापी आदमी है भाई। अरे तो तू मेरा कर देना। देखो जेंशिन ओपन करने का क्या सीन है? तेरे को पेमेंट तो मिल ही जाएगा।
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic.
Go up.
First, hold out both your hands.
Where do we
We'll
come
start with
from?
10 fingers.
And where are we going?
केसीडी क्या होता है? सुना सुना लग रहा है यार मेरे को। किंगडम कम डाइवर्जेंस 2, ये कौन सा गेम है भाई?
Go as one.
मैं कर दूं बट वेल्किन लूंगा।
Our bond is strong.
लेकिन तुमको आता है कैसे करना है? सकीरो को तो पता है कैसे करना है। तुमको आता भी है? कौन ले रहा भाई स्करक? मेरे पास तो स्करक प्रॉपर नहीं है। सकीरो तू ले ले, मेरा तो बिल्ड नहीं है। मैं तो स्करक का आर्टिफैक्ट्स निकालूंगा अपडेट के बाद। भैंस की आंख, तुरंत कन्वर्ट मारूंगा स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉक्स यूज करके।
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous. But unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts,
निकालना है देख
all
के।
their
अरे ये
feats will
बात
be
हुई ना।
like
कौन सा
the
वाईटी को
moon's
देखेगा? स्ट्रीम पे
reflection on the
क्रैक है,
ground.
वो
Shadow
ही है।
stirs up any
The
trouble.
slightest touch.
I'll drag every last one.
कौन सा यूट्यूबर को देख के निकालने वाला है?
Yoo-hoo!
ब्रो क्रेजी मारा भाई उसने, मेरे को उड़ा दिया सीधा। भाई सकेरो की स्कर तो तगड़ा डैमेज दे रही है।
Onto the breather. Into the core. Show your face. Shoot on the loose. Audience.
मेरा पीसी नहीं है तो आई कांट प्ले। 1 HP बचा था। चाइनीज। अरे व्हाट द फक।
Everything I know.
ये कैसे हुआ?
It is time to slay our foes with one almighty.
फ्री मिल रहा था। हाँ वो तो बताया था यश। वो अलग रो रहा था उस दिन भाई। क्या ये लोग कर पाएगा?
Where were we?
कोई एक चाइनीज है। कौन चाइनीज है? उस मेरे को तो कोयो का देखना है। कोयोस्तीन नाम है उसका। उसका देख के करेगा तो बात कर। चाइनीज वाइनीज का नहीं देखता मैं। कोई चाइनीज है नहीं क्या? कोयोस्टीन 4-5 ऐसा कुछ नाम है उसका।
And now, a towering return to form!
मुश्किल लग रहा है मेरे को तो।
Oh no!
ओ बच गया।
Sorry, my dear.
अबे मैं खुद मर गया, उनको क्या बचाऊं मैं?
You're ruining the show!
हील फुरीना। सकीरो के स्कर कोई डैमेज ना दे रही यार, सुअर। अरे फ्रीज हो ही नहीं रहा, कहाँ से डैमेज देगी? भाई वो जो भी बंदा है ना उसको फुरीना यूज करने नहीं आती भाई, माँ कसम। हील तो खत्म हो गया।
The stage is yours, my queen.
I shall take the spotlight once more.
ओए सोल के मार। चलो कर लिया है लोग, ज्यादा टाइम लगा बट डन।
The curtain call has arrived.
वेल हाँ, रेजिस्टेंस सेट करने वाला तो मर गया।
Stand with me.
गलती मेरी भी नहीं भाई, वो गलती उस फुरीना की है। फुरीना, वो जो भी फुरीना यूजर था, माँ कसम बहुत गंदा यूज कर रहा था फुरीना को। सोल गेमर ने भगा दिया। अरे सोल गेमर वो बताओ भाई करना क्या, वो बोलो। अरे मैं बोल रहा कौन सा यूट्यूबर को देखते हो, नाम तो बताओ। कोयोस्टीन नाम है क्या उसका? वेदरिंग वेब से मेरा कोई लेना देना नहीं है यश भाई, मैं कैसे देख लूंगा? अरे सुना है कि हम लोग एंटी में बिलबोर्ड के साथ छेड़छाड़ कर सकते हैं, बिलबोर्ड में हम लोग कुछ भी चला सकते हैं गेम के अंदर। एंटी में वो लोग वेदरिंग वेव्स का प्रमोशन कर रहे हैं, तुम लोग सुनो, जस्ट सोचो क्या चल रहा है। एंटी एक गाचा गेम है जो कि दूसरे गाचा गेम को प्रमोट कर रहा है, वो भी गेम के अंदर ही। गेम के अंदर जैसा बिलबोर्ड लगता है ना बड़ा सा, वैसा बड़ा सा बिलबोर्ड के अंदर वेदरिंग वेव्स का प्रमोशन चल रहा है। ट्विटर बस करो एक बार।
Fearless.
मैं स्पेसिफिक किसी को देखता नहीं हूँ, मैं स्पेसिफिक एक बंदे को देखता हूँ क्योंकि उसका बढ़िया रहता है।
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic.
Where's my Primogems?
First, hold out both your
I don't
hands.
buy it for lunch.
We'll start with the 10 fingers.
My Primogems. Did you have a dream, traveler?
My Primogems.
अरे इसको मत देख, कोई बेकार है ये, इसको मत देख। मैं एक छानल दूंगा, उसको देख के करेगा तो बात कर।
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous, but unless one first cultivates the mind before cultivating these arts, all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
अरे गेकिरो तू क्या कर रहा है भाई? कोई अच्छा कैरेक्टर अब आ रहा है गेंशिन में। अब तू सीधा यश सेंड्रोने निकाल भाई, सीधा सेंड्रोने। इसको देखो, मैनिक्विन ले रहा है।
Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce.
अबे तेरे पास लेने कब आई?
But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense.
ओए लेने कब निकाला तू?
Palette and an open mind.
मेरे को बताया नहीं।
You leave, you come.
वो तो है, मैंने बेसमेंट में बंद करके रखी है। लॉल बताया था, भूल गए। नहीं नहीं, झूठ बोल रहा है, झूठ बोल रहा है। शराब पियस सिर्फ एक्सप्लोर नहीं करना है तुमको, सारे A to Z वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करने हैं। उसी के वीडियो देख के तुमको उसको वीडियो को पूरा फॉलो करना है। सारे वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट करने हैं, सारे अंदर ही, बाहर ही रहो, बाहर ही रहो, खत्म है ये। देखा मेरा जीवाई कितना तगड़ी है, कहाँ गया? अगली बार से जीवाई की टीम लेके जाएंगे। वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट एक्सप्लोरिंग के अंदर आता है। अरे जीवाई मैन शराब C6 भी ना थी, क्या बोल रहा है? कहाँ भाई C6 बिना? पैस की आंख, कौन था अभी गया वर्ल्ड से? किसकी थी C6 बिना? इसकी अरे यार 100 लेवल की बीना है ब्रो, 100 लेवल की बीना है उसकी। वेल स्पॉटेड गाइज, वेल स्पॉटेड। अच्छा चल आजा सकीरो, मेरे को वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट करने दे। सॉरी वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट बोल रहा हूँ, मेरे को इवेंट करना है। मेरे वर्ल्ड से बाहर आ जा, स्ट्रीम में आ जा, स्ट्रीम में आ जा। तुम भी तो डॉल्फिन, मैं कोई डॉल्फिन वॉल्फिन नहीं हूँ। मैं तो समुद्र में रहने वाली हूँ, छोटी सी मछली हूँ जो एक ओरिजिनल मछली के साइज से भी छोटी है। हर स्वाइप करने वाला मछली नहीं होता।
Add Ash. Thank you for.
यार ये इवेंट में स्ट्रगल करना पड़ेगा अभी। अरे यार क्वेस्ट भी नहीं कर रखा है क्या मैंने? ओफा, मैं तो फा हो गया भाई, अभी मेरे तो लग गए। अबे कैसे करना है? कुछ shut up. वैसे वॉल एक्सप्लोर करने का क्या मतलब समझा नहीं मैं. सकीरो का एग्जाम कैंसिल मतलब उसकी मेहनत गई पानी में.
Hey, you two!
Traveler, Paimon, hello.
We're helping out Never with some expo stuff and...
Correct. Aino is just doing a final round of debugging on her Thwack and Smack defense bots.
Oh! Is that her submission for the expo?
Yes. Moles and other small creatures often steal from the craft shop, so Aino designed a defense bot based off of them to protect this place. Upon further testing, these bots turned out to be highly effective, so she decided to perform some upgrades and bring them to the expo.
Wait! So Aino is actually gonna trade?
Not exactly. With the exception of a few special orders, Aino rarely sells her finished products. What she's trading at the expo is the blueprint, not the
Oh! So, Yehoda asked us to speed things along a bit. She's saving a super good...
I told her I need to finish debugging first. There's no point in rushing or I'll have nothing to trade.
Oh! Paimon's never seen Aino this serious before.
The craft shop is experiencing a severe shortage of funds. Aino is hoping the expo will improve our financial situation, so she's being
Where'd all the money go? Some kind of expense?
negative. It's our dessert funds
Dessert
that are
fund.
lacking. We have had at least 47 cases where excess dessert purchases have led to a shortage of research funds. As such, I decided to split up our research and dessert budgets. Aino is forbidden from dipping into one to transfer to the other, and not too long ago, she
Quickly
cleaned out
around
the
the
entire
entire
dessert
dessert
budget
budget
for
for
this month.
क्या बात है?
Alright, done. Thwack and Whack defense bots, do me proud.
Looks like we can head over now.
न्यूज़ देखो क्या? एक्सप्लोर करना है. बताऊंगा सोल गेमर बता दूंगा तुमको. कैंसिल ना हुआ.
This looks like a good spot for the demo platform.
This new bot looks pretty interesting,
Swing by and try it out whenever you want. It'll blow your mind.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Oh, and for registration, is it just gonna be you two?
I will be participating, but there is no need to register, Aino. She doesn't like to be around a lot of people. Once the expo starts, she'll head straight back to the craft shop.
Oh, good point. The 3 participants that Yehoda mentioned are all set now. Let's go give her an update.
ब्रो क्या फालतूगिरी करना पड़ेगा हम लोगों को अभी इसमें.
Hey, what was that?
Just shut up and move along. This...
It's the lady in charge. We were just setting up our booth and he's trying to take it from us.
A troublemaker, huh? The expo announcement spells it out clear as day. All forms of violence are I've been wanting to talk tough like that for ages. Should be enough to scare off a punk like...
It's not like I wanted to hit anyone. It's just not fair.
What's that supposed to mean?
We all know the black market stuff is in the highest demand here. So how did these dwarfs get a spot selling these stupid toys? I did some digging, and guess what? Turns out these brats have connections in the Voynich Guild. Obviously, someone pulled a few strings to get them here. But me, I miss one stupid deadline, and that's when the rules start to matter? Give me...
Hey, we earned our place, fair and square.
So, you're slinging out the easy targets, huh? That might work for you on the outside,
But not
here. The These kids earned the right to be here, same as everyone else. Don't believe me? Take it up with the guild. We'll see who comes out on top.
Just you wait.
Who the heck was that?
Just some punk looking for a fight. But I scared him off without even lifting. I'm still shaking.
That was
It was
close.
close. Almost had to pull the never guard.
What do you mean by never guard?
He's lucky he decided to run. Thanks a million, miss.
All in a day's work. Anyway, knew I remembered you got.
Auntie, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just got a little scrape when he pushed me.
I got caught up with something. I should have been here. I'm sorry.
All right. Ashvapati, the one man in the guild who wouldn't know profit if it hit him in the face. You get a spot in the most lucrative market in the world, and you're letting the kids use it to sell toys. No.
Well, the purpose of the expo is free trade, right? There's no rule that participants have to sell weapons.
No, but most people know what's gonna make real dough. Unlike a
Auntie, Neb, Rhea, head back to the booth. If anything...
Okay, got it.
अरे ये कैसे मेरा वो हो जाता है हमेशा?
You two know your stuff.
Wait.
मेरा माउस खराब हो गया क्या ऑटोमेटिक?
If you were to leave your
बैठ
kid's
गया हूँ.
gift. In any case, I'm not looking...
Fair enough. You're still gonna be busy with guild business.
I understand.
You know what?
ये क्वेस्ट सब कितने धीरे-धीरे गया है? सकीरो भाई पूरा एक दिन बचा है. मेरे पास ये इवेंट करने के लिए टाइम नहीं है.
What are you doing here?
Really? That would be amazing. What do you say to Miss Yehoda, you...
Thank you, Miss Yehoda. My pleasure. Just have them come find me if anything comes up.
Got it.
Wow. Way to step up, Yehoda.
I'm just looking out for some kids. How hard could it be? Then again...
Relax. We'll help you out. Oh, also, we registered...
Wow, already? In that case, let me go get...
She really does have a lot on her shoulders.
Attention, everyone! Participant registration is now...
ओए लिवेन भी है.
On behalf of the Voynich Guild, I am pleased to announce that the Nod Cry Trade Expo is open for business.
Whoa! There are so many people here now that the expo's officially underway. Should we take a look around? Or maybe check in on our friends first?
लक्खा बेरी.
Welcome to the Treasure Hoarder.
The treasure hoarders have a booth?
Yep, every year. This is the large...
But can one person really represent their entire...
No way. Treasure Hoarder is just a catch-all title. Their internal structure is... Thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves ever more highfalutin titles. You know, over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one Treasure Hoarder booth. The different factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right to take part.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a Treasure Hoarder second.
Fruity Order क्या
Of
है?
course it does. The Fruity Order is known far and...
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years now.
अच्छा इवेंट है. स्टोरी नहीं वो तो ठीक है. वो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. अब ये क्या है? क्या करना है? और डोंट टेल मी हम लोगों को सारे के सारे बूथ्स में जाकर नौटंकी करना पड़ेगा. ओ माय गॉड.
Have you been to the Clink Clink Krumkake Craft Shop's booth yet? They're selling with everything Uncle's taught me. I bet I could build one of those thwack and smack defense bots. We should buy.
Sounds like a waste of money to me. We should be spending our expo earnings on more important stuff like clothes.
But Uncle said the most important thing is that we have fun.
Guys, please.
I hate to break it to you, but I'm afraid no one really comes if you make any more here. It won't be nearly enough to buy yourselves a blueprint. Oh! I came here to make sure you kids stay safe. So listen carefully. If you want to look around the expo, a lot of crazy people show up to this expo. Both sellers and buyers. You don't know what they might be capable of. So if anything happens...
Yehoda's really serious about looking out for these kids.
Well, it's kinda my job. I'm supposed to be the one in charge. Oh, just take a look around. This booth is the only one being run by a bunch of kids. If there's anyone out there aiming to cause trouble.
चलो एक हो गया. Oh, Dory.
Uh-oh. It's Lord Songima Bay. Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time. Well, hello. Is that the Traveler and our dearest Miss Expo Manager Yehoda? You're in luck. I'm offering a whole host of Expo exclusive discounts. Don't miss out.
Paimon's not remotely surprised to see
Yeah, Sara
she
bhai.
attends religiously every year. And complaints. Every single mora I make from this expo is 100% legitimate. I've never broken the rules, and my prices are entirely fair. If people regret their purchases and want to grumble about it behind my back, that's...
Paimon can hazard a guess as to why people might be complaining.
I know. And every dispute ends in your favor after you've peppered the buyer with 1,000,001 reasons why you're not in the wrong. Could you maybe not find a way to send every single one of your customers complaining to me this time? I'm begging you, Lord Songim. How about this? A special opening sale just for Miss Yehoda. 50% off! In other words, I'll do my very best to keep the number of complaints down to no more than half of my customers.
Jeez.
क्या ही नेदरलैंड्स है ये.
This exhibitor's demands are ridiculous.
पेपर कैंसिल कर दें. What? सही में?
What's wrong?
This exhibitor is apparently selling some rare Natlanese
तो
artifacts.
डेट पता चला कुछ?
And he's making some... I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but... I'm sorry. It's...
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just throw them into a warehouse, okay? They have to be handled with care. Tumaini?
Yep, that's Tumaini, all right. So, what exactly do you need?
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
Whatever Tumaini means, it seems like it carries even more weight than name-dropping Boss Neff.
ये वाला हो गया. भैंस की आंख.
Wait, that's a familiar face. Isn't that Viswava?
नेक्स्ट पेपर तो हार्डर होगा. चलता पड़ने. अरे रे सकीरो भाई.
Why, if it isn't the Traveler.
All the best,
Knew there'd
bhai.
be some big names here.
Let's get the official business over with first. Unfortunately, you're the first seller at the expo to receive a complaint. We've received word that the muskets you're selling are a few shots away from turning into scrap.
Well, yeah. It's written here plain as day. Muskets for sale. Condition extremely poor. The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp. Best practice is to pray that it doesn't explode before each use.
Oh, wait. So you weren't speaking in code to cover your tracks? Code? Yeah. Sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the down low. So they dress it up as junk beforehand. Happens on the black market.
You're overthinking things here. This stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them. But my superiors thought we might as well try and make some more off of them. And who knows? If the prayers are answered and the gun ends up firing a few times, the buyer hasn't totally wasted their money, have they?
Guess not.
I mean, a weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower. Doesn't that just scream black market to you?
Yeah, but who would buy something like this?
Maybe collectors who don't care if it works.
Fair enough.
भुजिया खाओ जीजी ये बढ़िया है भाई ये तो वो है फाउंटेन से
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples, but I need to make sure any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong, like if a customer...
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure Mondstadt vintage.
Oh.
Straight from the Dawn Winery's cellars, actually.
Really? Wow-wee. You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
Ah, you're telling me. If you try to ship this stuff through the proper channels, all the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocket. But that's where my connections come in. With me, you get Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices.
Cool. What?
Hey! You can't go around...
Quad corrections पूछती है 5-1 Leben स्कैम कर रहा है इसको डीलो पकड़ लेगा
Oh, it's you two. Been a while, hasn't it?
Wait, you know this guy too? Okay, I'm slowly...
You must be the expo manager. Was there something you needed from me?
Nope, just checking in. You're just selling a few ordinary items. Okay. I mean, we've got people selling toys.
You seem confused. In the right environment, ordinary items don't have to fetch an ordinary price, you know? I'm sure I'll meet someone at this trade expo who recognizes their...
Cool. Well, you do you.
What about you, friend? Care to do some business? Well, to be honest, I spent most of the ones in my inventory to purchase this batch of goods. The ones you see here are just for decoration, but I'm confident that I can make a killing here, so I'll be sure to make another batch of Boxem up.
बात करने का दिख जाता है वो क्वेस्ट पेज में किसकी से बात करने हैं दिख जाता है अरे मैं सबसे बात कर रहा हूँ एक एक करके तो कोई सीन ही नहीं है बचने का अच्छा इनसे बात नहीं करना अब
Wonder how Beto, Navia, and Inef's goods are selling.
Excuse me. According to the expo announcement, you are in charge of mediating disputes between participants. Just now, as Aina was about to return to the workshop, she got dragged into a conversation with some individuals who appear to have unofficial ties to the expo. My database does not have relevant information on how to address the situation.
Unofficial ties, huh?
Come with me.
A device that uses Pneuma and Ducia energies in battle. With that kind of tech, a bandit group could rob a caravan without even showing their face.
And what about this thing? Remote guidance? Precision bombing at long distance? If a group of thugs got their hands on it, their enemies might as well surrender on the spot.
The Fontaine Research Institute made the right call going through the Spina di Rosula rather than selling it themselves.
The same is true for the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I'm sure. A merc captain who spends most of her time at sea is far less
Huh?
What about this girl? She seems to be trading in military-grade weapons.
The Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop does take on a lot of orders for dangerous creations. But I think...
I'm overthinking it.
I think so.
Elon? Chevron? What are you doing?
Traveler. Paimon.
Although this location is indeed rather secluded, Aino has equipped me with a special sensor module. With it, I was able to detect that you had pulled her aside for questioning.
The rumors are true then. She's quite the little engineer.
Can you tell me what this is about already?
Apologies, but it's a matter of utmost importance, so I had to be sure. After our conversation, however, I can confirm that I...
Traveler, could you help us clear up this misunderstanding?
Understood.
Aina ka face.
Based on our conversation just now,
Dornman se baat
I'm guessing
karo.
neither of us
Oh,
is the
acha.
target.
I second that. And since our strategies were so similar, I'd wager we're after the same person.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Well, I wasn't planning on dragging you into all this, but now that I appear to have gained an unexpected partner, I suppose I might as well explain. I trust you, Traveler, and Miss Chevra seems to do the same.
Agreed.
Miss Chevras and I seem to be here in Nodcry to reel in the same fit.
That's right. And the product we brought to trade is the bait. Of course, if I worked in the booth, it might tip people off. So that's where Navia comes in. I assume it's the same situation with Captain Beto?
So, does that mean your target is gonna be at the expo?
Yes, there's a good chance.
What about Nefer's golden rule?
What? No.
No,
I've done some digging into the head of the curatorium and where she stands. We can't let her know what we're doing.
Well...
I wouldn't be surprised if she got the Traveler involved because she anticipated this from the start. If the Traveler has someone to answer to, then we should go.
Secrets. This is the curative. क्यों भाई? क्यों जाऊँ मैं वहाँ पे? लॉरेंस से बात करना है ना? गलत बात है, बच्ची को पकड़ रहे हैं। आई नो अकेले खोल देंगे इनको, हैं? लॉरेंस से बात करके क्या होगा? योडा से बात करना था क्या?
It's her, the boss.
Huh?
Uh-oh, things are about to...
What are you worried about?
Shh! Don't you see? Parasol Lady's the head honcho of the Fontanian underworld. Rumor is she pulled the crumbling organization back together, and an eye patch over there is a merc captain from Liyue. She has a... I was worried this expo might not be big enough for the two of them. If you catch my drift. So you don't think they're butting heads already, do you?
Oh, hey guys! What's up?
Oh, hey there, partner in pie. Partner?
Can't go far in my line of work without hearing about the president of the Spina di Rosula or the champion duelists of the court of Fontaine. Thought I'd make some friends since the opportunities present. Plus, now that the traveler's arrived, I wonder if these ladies might just agree to coming aboard for a drink.
What's the traveler got to do with that?
You're too kind, Miss Beto.
So, the thing is, over there is a friend of ours. She's managing the expo, and seeing as you're all big shots where you come from, she was worried you might, butt heads.
Is that so? Well, I think you can put her at ease.
Yeah, and if there's anything we can do to help, just say the...
Well, here you have it. Nothing.
These people are your friends. How is that even possible?
और वो मेरे को पता है, लेकिन बिना वो आइनो कैनन थोड़ी चला सकती है। समझ रहे हो बात को? एक स्टॉल बच रहा है, कौन सा? किसका स्टॉल बच रहा भाई? क्या करना है? आइनो से बात करनी थी।
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attend. Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in...
Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed. Analysis suggests that Yehoda hopes we will return the favor.
You bet I do. At least Robo-Girl gets it.
Okay. How do we do?
Generating proposal. Complete.
Next time you visit
Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Huh?
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. It is also free from window by reserving this premium spot for you.
Is this your idea?
Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to What's going on? Yehoda looks upset.
All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you
technicals?
This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something. As the manager, I mean...
If things escalated that far, should we just report it to Never instead of...
Well, yes, technically speaking. But if, for example, it was somehow kind of my fault to begin with, I'd probably be better off solving it myself on the DL. Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was just the one that got picked to stir things up. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly, but apparently they at least have the guts. The problem is, I'm not really supposed to get involved with anything that isn't strictly to do with the expo, so the whole thing would kind of... Not that I regret what I did, but jeez, Yehoda, you sure know how to make life harder for yourself.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like we need to be smart about this. Fine. just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis
Agreed. This option meets Yehoda's requirement for an expo-wide intimidation.
The Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
What's that?
This little guy right here. I made it recently after getting myself into a to activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head. If you do that, there's pretty much nothing in Nodcry that you won't be able to handle.
Really? So what actually happened?
You'll find out if it comes to it. But I'm only letting you use it once. So you better save it for when you really need it.
Okay.
Okay. Now watch. Okay, we can talk with Dory again. हम लोग इनको finish कर सकते हैं. Visit Curatorium of Secrets. अच्छा ये सब एक एक करके complete होगा. Fine. ये पोकेमॉन है तो रेयर है. क्या पकड़ लिया भाई तू? ये कौन सा पोकेमॉन है? शैमिन लैंड. ये मैंने पहली बार सुना. नाम ही पहली बार सुन रहा हूँ मैं तो.
Miss Yelan from Liyue, and Miss Chevreuse from Fontaine. It's quite the honor.
So you knew we were coming all along?
Anticipating your arrival is one thing. Getting you to come talk to me is an... And that's why you put the Traveler in charge of participant coordination. You knew we trusted him enough to tell him the truth about our plan. And you also knew that, out of respect for your arrangement, the first thing he would do is bring... How else could I have gotten us all to the negotiating table? Forgive me for not cluing you in, Traveler. I had a feeling things could get Rest assured, you will still be compensated as promised.
So,
Yes. Might as well get it out in the open, ladies. You two were going to exchange intel sooner or later, correct? No? Recently, the bandits at our border have become more aggressive. We don't know how, but they seem to have gotten their hands on some kind of weapon, which has made them a lot more. The caravan transports have been helpless against their attacks.
We're facing a similar situation in Fontaine. Conflicts between gangs have been escalating, with civilians getting caught in the crossfire. Our investigation indicates that someone has been supplying the gangs with some unusually powerful weaponry. Even with the Spina's help, we've been struggling to curb the fighting.
In which case, I think we can confirm that we're facing arms dealers operating on an international...
Yes, and their cover has been ironclad. There hasn't been so much as a trace leading back to them, until their most recent operation.
Let me guess. Someone leaked where the weapons are coming from. And it pointed right...
Exactly.
I see. Well, weapons tend to be a hot commodity in a market with no... Say that the person you're searching for is in attendance. Does that mean you're prepared to ruin the expo to nab them?
I won't lie to you. Catching this person is my...
How about this? In the spirit of being a good host, you give us a bit of leeway to do what's necessary. And in return, we won't do anything to undermine the expo. All deals made at the expo are protected, including those that would be illegal elsewhere. It's the entire purpose of the Voynich Guild gets a cut from both the seller and the buyer, so we have a duty to uphold that principle. I can't just let a customer get scooped up by the authorities while everyone You said this was a negotiation, but you don't seem prepared.
Let's think about this.
Maybe there's another
Only
way.
deals made through the expo are protected, correct?
Oh? Theoretically speaking, were any deals to take place outside of the expo's scope, I would have... Good. Then we can promise that the rules will be... I want insurance, then. To hold you to your word, the Traveler must be part of all operations.
We have a deal.
Then you have my thanks in it.
Looks like negotiations are a success.
It's the best outcome I could have asked for. In that case, do me one more favor, would
To
you?
hear the real story behind
When
everything
this is
that
all
goes on.
over,
बहुत लंबा है क्या ये quest? Guys, if you're new, do make sure to follow. जिन्होंने like किया नहीं किया, like जरूर से कर देना, subscribe भी कर देना. If you want account review, guys, just drop your IDs फटाफट से. Oh damn, there are so many quests right now. Skip करा था 30 मिनट में हो गया था. अरे बाप रे, मेरे को तो कितना देर हो गया है, 1 घंटा तो हो ही गया है. 1 घंटा क्वेश्चन में नहीं हुआ वैसे, बट अरे कोड वर्ड चल रहा था ना कल परसों तक. कोड वर्ड देखना तो प्रीमोजेम्स वाला और कोई कोड है क्या? अरे उस दिन मैंने करा था, नहीं करा था शायद से, ये किया था. पाँच आठ नहीं, आई गेस करा था. स्ट्रीम वाला करा है हमने. एक सेकंड में उड़ के क्यों जा रहा हूँ बे इतने? आर यू सीरियस विथ मी? मैं उड़ के क्यों जा रहा हूँ भाई वहां पे ये करने के बजाय?
Launch blaster thing?
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even...
Can I give it a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself.
Hey, Beto! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two. I was just introducing our product.
Paimon thought you were here for some... you know...
What? No, of course not. The kids were just cute.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing you from doing business? Let me...
do we have to?
Oh, don't sweat it. They were just curious.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already.
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over,
मेरे को तो ऐसी डाउट है इस ये वाले बंदे पे. ये बंदा ही कुछ बदमाशी कर रहा होगा. है ना? ये कर रहा होगा ना?
How much would it cost?
Not a single mora.
Really?
Your vessel. It's a battleship, isn't it? Are you sure you should be bringing children on board?
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Linnea to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. Boy, do they love it. If a kid from Linnea can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a giant playground.
Is that so? I've heard that people in Linnea also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers and give them to children as toys. Perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship.
If you're worried about safety, I can...
No, I suppose I'm just envious. That's all.
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret,
They're circling the hook just fine.
Huh.
Just waiting for a
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see more use in Fontaine.
Except you never find something like this for sale there. Better jump on the chance now before...
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not interested, you're free to move along.
What? Come on, there's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price. Don't like it? Take it up with them.
Listen, I can tell this is something special. If you're willing to go a bit lower, I'm prepared to cut a huge deal.
I know it's something special, so I plan on getting paid what it's worth.
Perhaps there's a way we can both get...
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place. Surely this expo isn't the only...
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere the guild can't get a cut?
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is, we're both going out on a limb here. But the...
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we don't want them catching on, I'll need to send a proxy.
Smart thinking.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go up.
बहुत बढ़िया, वो अपने से वो हो गई. बीच में वगैरह खेलते हो ट्रिक शॉट पे वेलकम चैट देख लिया करो, नहीं तो व्यूअर्स चले जाएंगे. अरे अरे सॉरी क्या ही बोलूँ मैं क्वेस्ट पढ़ रहा था ना थोड़ा सा. वेलकम क्या सही पकड़ा है. बीच में वगैरह खेलते हो क्या? मतलब गेम अभी नहीं खेला है, रिसेंटली है आईडी बट नॉट दैट यू नो.
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing I can be.
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait...
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around rather than with.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and problem solved.
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring, and after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear they have undercover agents waiting. If something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread word of what happened, and whoever is behind this whole thing will know we're onto them.
We have to get the jump on them all at once, and use them to get intel on our real target before he has a chance to
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea, and the problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us to the big fish, but that would mean we have to actually hand over the weapon. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous in the hands of—
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the threat of that weapon?
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
Are they?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be expected.
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires trust. So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy, you round up the rest of the agents. Sound like a plan?
Yes, I appreciate the trust. And I promise you.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we promised Nefer you would be involved.
The Traveler is kind of a famous face around these parts, though.
Then you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
बस जाने के लिए इवेंट अच्छा लगा, बाकी मीडियम है। हैं? क्या? समझा नहीं मैं। हमें बोला ऐसे व्यूज़ कम आ रहे हैं मेरे जेंशिन में, डेड हो चुका है ये गेम। अरे हाँ यार, कुछ है ही नहीं। अरे मैं बता रहा हूँ क्या हुआ है। पहले भाई कुछ था भी, अभी क्या हो गया ना, मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग ओल्ड प्लेयर्स को तो सब कुछ ये ख़त्म हो चुका है। लाइक वो लोग इतने बैनर्स पटके हैं, इतने बैनर्स पटके हैं कि लोग सेव ही नहीं कर रहे हैं। कुछ बचा ही नहीं है, सब एकदम रगड़ घसीट के खेल खेल के कैरेक्टर्स निकाल रहा है और फिर कुछ बच नहीं रहा है करने के लिए। और रही बात बीजीएमआई की, तो मैंने बताया ना कि आईडी वाईडी है बट उतना खेल नहीं रहे हम लोग। नाव्या की बात कर रहा है क्या? Guys, if you're watching on the Twitch, do make sure to follow. अगर किसी को अकाउंट रिव्यू करवाना है, just drop your IDs, guys. Shampy.
There he is.
Oh, you really can't go low.
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack. How do you—
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around these parts. So I'm guessing you need
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better to dismantle the product and transport the components in crates.
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded shoreline and use our own boat for transport.
Sorry. But I'd still prefer to have it dismantled and stored in regular crates.
I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crates. Because you operate right out in the open. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong Wharf or Lumidus Harbor. So that seems to check out.
What are you trying to
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents!
The captain of the special patrol will take it from here.
अरे यार मतलब हम लोगों को खिलाएगा पक्का मेरे को बना देगा देखना
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface has been there are children around. I have to. Trying to escape? Nope, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around. Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day.
गेट ही तोड़ दे रहे हैं हम लोग क्या बात है GTA मैंने अभी लेगेसी करा है डाउनलोड
Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way, I suggest
A special patrol uniform. You think bringing me
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes 20. Save the best for last.
How did you?
Don't even think about it.
Damn, इतने लोग थे यहाँ पे
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day, we never would have been able to make it in Nodcry. It was about time we returned the favor.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Local gangs. Hello Ananya, hello. What is this? You just keep removing one of my letters from my name.
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of numbers outside of Fontaine. It's not...
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to explain it.
Except for the guild's broken signboard, I would imagine.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing. Should be an easy job. The Maison Gardiennage has a reputation for highly effective
and if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success!
So far.
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo. But as far as our deal with the curatorium goes...
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from these agents.
Yelan, yes, you are a Yelan main. You must be very happy seeing her. Valorant खेलता तब अभी वो नहीं Valorant नहीं खेल रहा भाई मैं. Valorant में मैं भी noob हूँ. मजा के लिए खेलता हूँ. खुद players को flash मारता हूँ. क्या बात है? और मैं खुद को flash कर लेता हूँ.
If you feel like it's missing something, Maybe Yelan and Chevros will uncover something more interesting.
Excuse me? Are you the traveler? Yehuda needs you back.
Oh no! It's in the...
I'm sorry, I don't know the details.
Now let's get a move on!
तीन चीजें संभाल रहे हैं हम लोग अभी.
Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Get it together, Yehuda. Focus on the hot...
Let's try not to get too worked up.
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've got
that?
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason. And it just had to happen to one of the scariest people here.
Beto? Wait, that means...
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few prototypes that I was using for demonstration, which I had stored there. But when I came to check on things just now, I noticed that all...
And each ballista is super dangerous!
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still, we should get them back as soon as...
The guild will make sure of that. Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy. That's what he taught us.
I know, it's just...
Miss Yehuda...
What do you three do?
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we got here. That's why Uncle Ashfapati told... It seemed like he was interested in them too, because he even told us what parameters to ask about. Ever since this morning, we haven't been able to reach him. We wanted to ask Miss Yehuda for help, but then we heard...
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashfapati would do something...
Ashfapati works for the guild. He has access to the storage warehouse, so he could get... Wait, so now it's an inside job? Oh, jeez.
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the outside, but I bet they're hiding some serious... If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from...
Sponsor me Yelan skin. Why? I don't have any single skin in my ID. वैसे बोर हो ही होते क्या? Generate funny. क्या बात है?
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't a whole lot of people that could manage to stay off Yelan's radar. Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium and see what you can learn? I've got...
Got it! Hold up. We can't hold these kids responsible.
No, of course not, but...
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I...
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's why I want to find their uncle as soon as possible.
I guess we're...
Take these kids to the curatorium. I'll update Yelan and...
Will do!
जोड़ा बेस्ट गर्ल इन नॉट कराया यार सुअर कहाँ जाना है भाई क्यूरेटेरियम क्यों भेज रहा है हम लोगों को It's 2 almost. Sapri never से मिलने जड़ा अरे वो मेरे को पता आया you are liar you have skin I don't have any skin I have purchased all are the free ones. साउंड अलग था. You all exchanging intel. चलो थोड़ा सा cut to the chase बा.
This complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time it's one of you. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction, so the real culprit could.
It's all still up in the air right now. What can you three tell us about Ashvapati?
Uncle Ashvapati isn't our real uncle, but he is our guardian. He told us we all came from the same band of Eremites in the desert. But apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can remember. We got to Nagcry not.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just reminded of about a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capabilities far surpassing those. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to the highest bid. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly minted arms traders stood by. But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, none of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to get. If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure the perpetrators would have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But in the desert, no one bats an eye. From what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of
Japanese is
Eremites.
better. Are you sure? Why is the kid's voice like a mature boy? I don't know. That's the point, to be honest.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors
People
as
know
well.
me as the biggest sniffer. क्यों?
Sounds like it.
No! Uncle Ashvapati, no matter what happened back then, I know, sure, he's good at building things, but all he does is make toys for us to play with.
I'm sorry. All we can.
So, what's your next?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a meeting planned to collect the goods. If all goes well, we can head to the pickup point and ambush the. But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's no chance he risks himself for his agents.
Then let's focus our efforts on Ashvapati for now. If we find him, he might just if he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail. I'm confident I can track him down. I just need some.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let me handle the search, and I'll let the special patrol handle the seizure.
That does sound like the most feasible plan.
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry too much right now. The most important thing is that we.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, traveler.
As long as I get paid, बोलता है. Tomorrow new banner in anti Hochori banner, and who the heck is Hochori? I guess today Hochori mommy. Who is Hochori? Japanese is better. Are you sure? Paimon, but yeah, Paimon voice artist is bad, I guess, because it changed recently, right?
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashvapati.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where he's hiding.
Let me just be sure of one thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've got this.
I'll take you at
Let's
your
do
word.
I know
this.
you said you
When
wanted
we
to
will
keep
play
this
that
so
NT, okay?
I chose a few promising
Because I
young
need to
Spina
do
boys.
level 10. I'm
What
still
do you
level
know
9 in that.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Wait!
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo, like...
We know. It's just... Do you really think...
I wish I could answer that question, but it would just be speculation.
He's been gone for 2 days now, and he just left us here. He's never done that before. But if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. Wouldn't that make him a bad...
That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other people making and...
Really?
The same is true for your uncle. Whatever he may have in Fontaine, we have a long and complicated
was
process in
racist
place
abusing
just to make sure we get the
new
right...
candidates.
Yeah. Why would
So
Uncle
they kick her
Ashford
out
know about
later,
this.
lol.
I'll make sure. Then you can ask him yourself.
Thanks, miss.
Captain free हो जाएगा इसलिए excited Naida will probably die हट रे पागल
This
आर्कन को
situation
थोड़ी
is
मरवाएगा
complicated.
क्या यार तुम भी
It's all right.
Regardless.
Then, let's all do our part to make sure this ends as well as it possibly can.
चलो we will continue this later अरे यार दिन भी तो नहीं है कल हो जाना चाहिए I guess we can complete this tomorrow part of inner soul ना ना तब भी नहीं मरेगा रे पागल वो पॉसिबल नहीं है चलो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग द स्ट्रीम गाइस लाइक जरूर से कर देना अगर लाइक नहीं किया तो सी इन द नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम बाय बाय टेक केयर
Started from silence, now I make noise. Got my world in a way for a choice. Every step, yeah, I carved on stone. Learned to fight when I stood alone. Woke up dreams that were buried deep. Worked all night while the others sleep. Never look back, just face the flame. Chasing truth, not chasing fame. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Stall down 7, I'm up like 10. Push my limits, then push again. No fake friends, no spine like games. Trust my heart and a burning name. Fueled by the pain that they threw at me. Now I fly where they couldn't see. This is more than a simple song. This is proof that I belong. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Every win got a cost. I don't wait for the crown, I build it from the ground. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. My mind. My mind. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Started from silence, now I make noise. Got my world in a way for a choice. Every step, yeah, I carved on stone. Learned to fight when I stood alone. Woke up dreams that were buried deep. Worked all night while the others sleep. Never look back, just face the flame. Chasing truth, not chasing fame. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Stall down 7, I'm up like 10. Push my limits, then push again. No fake friends, no spine like games. Trust my heart and a burning name. Fueled by the pain that they threw at me. Now I fly where they couldn't see. This is more than a simple song. This is proof that I belong. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. I'm alone, but I'm not lost. Every win got a cost. I don't wait for the crown, I build it from the ground. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. My mind. My mind. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Started from silence, now I make noise. Got my world in a way for a choice. Every step, yeah, I carved on stone. Learned to fight when I stood alone. Woke up dreams that were buried deep. Worked all night while the others sleep. Never look back, just face the flame. Chasing truth, not chasing fame. I'll rise till I shine, no fear in my lane. Pressure on my chest, but I carry the flame. I'll break through walls, I don't need a sign. Greatness in my blood, it's hard in my mind. Stall down 7, I'm up like 10. Push my limits, then push again. No fake friends, no spine like games. Trust my heart and a burning name.